Hey guys, welcome to another video. So in today's video, I am going to be making these beautiful journal tassels. So you saw in one of my videos how I made the paper beads. And that's kind of how this whole thing started, is that I wanted to make journal tassels. And I wanted to have these really pretty chunky beads on them, but I didn't want to have to go to Michael's and buy, you know, $3 or $4 beads to put on my tassels. So that got me thinking, well, I wonder if I can make some beads somehow. And that's where I found paper beads. So I'm going to link my video to making paper beads down in the description box below, because this kind of all fits together. This is another one that I made. This is like one of my favorite beads that I've ever made. It's glittery and beautiful, and it just goes so well with everything. So a couple of the things that I'm going to use in today's video. This one is actually from a Dollar Tree clip. It was one of those tassel clips that they used to sell at the Dollar Tree. I haven't seen them in forever. But I had taken one of those apart a long time ago, and whenever I take something apart like that, I always save the pieces. So I had this hanging out, I had this hanging out, and that's what I decided to use for this one. I've got all sorts of Dollar Tree yarn. I've got Dollar Tree ribbon. I've got Dollar Tree pony beads on here. And then for this one, I did buy this clasp at Walmart. I believe I bought a 4-pack for $3. And then I've got some jump rings that I bought a long time ago from Michael's. I've got some wire wrap on here that I bought again a long time ago. And then again, we're going with Dollar Tree yarn, Dollar Tree ribbon, some more jump rings, some more paper beads. We got some more Dollar Tree pony beads. I mean, this is super affordable to make, really. It takes time, and it takes being creative, but they're so pretty. The word that comes to mind when I look at these is boho. They're so pretty. And you can use these, I say journal tassels, but these would be so cute as bookmarks. They'd be so cute hanging up in your room. Aren't these adorable? All right, let's get to the video. All right, guys, so here are some of the materials that I am going to be using. So I know you can buy a lot of this stuff at the Dollar Tree. I'm not going to tell you can buy all of it, because I obviously didn't get all this stuff at the Dollar Tree. A lot of it I did. Probably, let me name some of the things you're probably not going to be able to get at the Dollar Tree. These little jump rings, okay? These are something that, of course, I got at Michael's, and you can get them wherever you can get any kind of jewelry making supplies. You can get them at what am I gonna say? Walmart. Those are, you know, that's an easy place to get them. These clasps, I doubt you're gonna be able to find those at Dollar Tree. Some of this wire you'll probably be able to find at the Dollar Tree over with the flower things. I would say you'd probably be able to do that. Other than that, I think you're pretty much Dollar Tree bound, guys. I think that's it. I think that's the only thing you have to go out for. And if you can't get out of your house, I know some of you might be homebound. Some of you might not. You might live in an area where you don't have a Walmart or a Kmart. Amazon. Go on Amazon. I guarantee you'll be able to find something that you can get shipped to your house that would work in place of these. Okay. So we're gonna start out with a clasp, okay? Then we are going to start out with, I'm gonna grab a couple jump rings just to have out and have handy. Let's see. These are some of my paper beads that I've made. I think I'm gonna use this this color today, so I'm gonna go more with a bluish undertone. These are some of my beads, my paper beads that I've made that I will get out to use. Let's see, I like this one too. Oh, I like that one too. Oh, I like that one too. This one's pretty. This is like a cylinder, like a spherical little one. I'm sure I'm not going to use all these. I'm just getting some out. I'm going to get this out because I know I'm going to be using this. Okay, I'll just pull from here if I need to. All right, I'm going to put these to the side. So how I'm going to start this is I am going to grab my ribbons. Now this is a yarn that I found at the Dollar Tree. I saw a whole bunch of other people pick these up too. If you can't find this at your Dollar Tree, you might be able to find something like this at a Tuesday Mornings, at a Michael's, at a Hobby Lobby, Joann's Fabric. What's really great about this yarn, let me see if I can find where it starts, is that it's quite dimensional. It is full of goodness. So we've got some sequins in here, okay? We've got this lattice type stitch right here. And then on the side, we've also got this. So this is what I really love about this yarn. You'll see later on that I actually separate this side from this side, but for right now, when I go to put it together, I put it all together. So I usually do about, I don't really measure, you guys, I'm just measuring for your sake. Let's see, I'm gonna cut it, see I'm folding it over, and I'm gonna cut it right at about 8 inches folded over. That's just to give you guys an idea, okay? So I'm done with this. That was it, okay? I paid $1 for this. That was it. So next I'm moving on to this thin ribbon. I got it at Walmart. I believe I paid 88 cents for it. It's just this thin, whatever teal color this is, and boom, I'm cutting it. And then I've got this that I also bought at the Dollar Tree. It's got some gold in it. You know, I don't know if I want this gold one because I'm using silver wire with a silver claw. I don't think I want this gold. Now see how I used this with a gold clasp? I would really like that in there. But I'm not one to really mix my gold and silver too much, so I'm gonna go with no on that. See, I used silver on this too. I wouldn't like gold with it, I don't think. Would I? Maybe I would. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. So I'm gonna go with another one. Here's another Dollar Tree satin ribbon. It's a darker kind of green, but I'm gonna go with it. It'll be fine. It'll mix in. It'll blend. If you don't want to do this, then don't do it. These color combinations are all about you, whatever you want to do. If you want to stick with one shade of a color, say you just want to do this light teal color, go see if you can find a whole bunch of this light teal color in ribbons in different, I would say try to do different widths, definitely, and different textures. But if you just want to do one color, do that. I'm going to do white. Now, you could very easily do, this is from the Dollar Tree, you could very easily do this. This is a cream color lace. Maybe I won't do that. Now I'm confusing myself. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, I could do that and that. No, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, you could. If you wanted to do a cream lace with some twine, that would look nice. But I'm going to go on the white side, and I'm going to go with white ribbon. I got this at, again, Walmart, 88 cents.
There's some huge wasps out there.
Are there? Welcome to the summertime.
Especially in the garage.
They're looking for some shade, sister. I've got some white lace that I got also at Walmart.
I bet they probably built a nest in the garage.
Probably. If I was them, I'd build a nest in the garage.
Because they're like this big.
Mm-hmm.
They're really big.
Mm-hmm. Now you can stop this thickness wherever you want. I'm just going to do one more, this real thin white ribbon.
Are you doing it in the same video, how to make the beads and how to make the...
Mm-mm.
Are you doing
Nope,
them separate?
they're two videos.
Yes.
So I've got this thin white ribbon. It's got a sheer part and a satin part. So I've got bought like that. So here we are with that. So when you go to put these together, what I like to do is kind of stagger them to do like a white and then a colored one and a white and a colored one and then a white and then a colored one. And that's only because when you go to wrap the top of it, you want to be able to see all the different colors. You don't want to be able to just have white on top and I kind of want this one. I'm going to twist this around and I'm going to put this one on the top because I like that one to be on the top.
Oh, let me just get into
No.
I need some white paper, just pieces.
Bar you are.
Thank you.
So I actually want this big, I want the yarn to be on top. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to, I'm gonna pinch it, okay, like this. I'm gonna pinch it. And I've made myself this little tool here with some wire. All I did was take a piece of wire, make a loop with it, and then twist the end, okay? I gotta remember how I do this. I'm gonna open up my jump ring a little bit. Open that up, okay? And then I'm gonna take this how am I gonna do this? I forget how I did this. I think I just kind of twisted it to get everything together, and then just kind of shoved my jump ring around it. Really opened my jump ring and just kind of shoved the jump ring all the way around it, see? Until the jump ring, and then I closed the jump ring on itself, just like that, see? So now you've got all your ribbon hanging down like this from your jump ring. See that? And that's gonna kind of be your base. So now to hold everything in there, I like to take it and kind of smush it like this. Okay. Smush it like that. And now I'm gonna take some of this wire and I'm just gonna wrap it around so everything stays nice and tight together like this. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. So here's my wire. You guys can do this with thread too. The only thread I have right now is gold thread, and again, I don't want to be mixing gold and silver, so that's why I'm using this wire. But I think it's easier to do with thread, to tell you the truth. Maybe I'll use white thread. Let me see if I have some white thread. I do have white thread. Maybe I'll tie it off with a piece of wire, and then I think I'm going to tie it off with a piece of wire and then wrap white thread around it. You can really bind it any way that you want. You're really just making sure that this stays secure. I just don't like the wire sticking out like that because I'm always afraid it's going to poke somebody. So now I'm going to take my white ribbon, my white thread. Whoa, hold on. I'm going to take my white thread and wrap it around there like 8 trillion times, give or take. Here's my ribbon. Here's my thread. Jeez. I think I could confuse you guys a little bit more. And I'm just gonna start right here. And I'm just gonna start wrapping. And I want to keep it nice and tight because I don't want it to I want it to cover that wire that I just wrapped around it because I don't want the wire poking out. And I want it to be kind of flat, honestly, to tell you the truth, right here. That wire is totally gonna catch. No, it's not. It's already starting to disappear. Okay, it's good. Just keep wrapping though until you like the way it looks. I personally like to have a big thick thing of thread right there. I just like the way it looks. I think it makes it look like it's actually sealed up. Know what I mean? Oh, there is a piece of wire right there. Darn it. That's alright, I took care of it. I mashed it down, and now I'm just going to cover it with I mashed it down, and now I'm just covering it with thread. Yeah, sorry. I really love the way these look. They're so cute. All right. So after you wrap it around a whole bunch of times, I like the way that that looks. I like the thickness of that right there. He's dropping something off in my car. It's okay. So after you get that, what I like to do is I like to take this and thread it into a needle. And then this is just personally what I like to do. I like to push it back and forth into here so it won't come undone. Oh wow, that's not gonna work, is it? So I'm gonna find this end right here that I didn't leave very long, which I should have left it longer. And I'm gonna do a couple knots. I know they say right over left, left over right. Is the best way to tie things. So I'll do 2 or 3 knots here to get it to really seal. Okay, now I'm going to snip this, snip that, and here is what we have so far. So we've got this ribbon that looks like this, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and attach the other jump ring up here just to have something to hold it by. There we go. Okay, because your clasp is going right here. Oof, came undone. There we go. So I like to tighten these up, just like that. Tighten this up. I'm probably out of focus, I'm sorry, out of frame. Oop. I didn't mean to go that far. It's all right though, whatever. As long as it's sealed up, that's all that matters. Okay, so now you've got something that looks like this. Okay, so this is the next step that I take. You do not have to do this. I do it. I love the way it looks. Let me jump over here and grab my lighter. And I'll tell you the reason why. Now, this looks great. It really does. It looks fun. It's very, you know, got tons of different elements. However, if you want this look, you're gonna need to cut all of these ribbons, except for the real thin ones. The thin ones stay. All these thick ribbons, you're gonna wanna cut in half, okay? Because you want it to be really full, and you wanna be able to thread your little pony beads on, and you can't do that with these really thick ribbons. So that's gonna be our next step, okay? Oop, I have a piece of thread here. So the next step is going to be taking this piece right here, and we're going to cut it where this little ladder part starts, okay? So we're simply separating the piece that has the sequins on it from this netting, okay? And we're just gonna cut it all the way up. Now the reason that I wait until this part to do this is because it's so much easier to do this after you've already adhered everything to the lobster claw, because it would be so hard to work with these little pieces if you did it at the beginning. You see what I'm saying? And then I just push everything to the top once I cut it. This is where my lighter comes in. Okay, these satin, see how it's starting to fray? When you cut it up the center, you're gonna wanna fray check it with the lighter. If you don't wanna use a lighter, I think they actually have a, I think they have, I gotta turn off my fan. I think they have a product called Fray Check. I'm pretty sure they do. And that's what this is for. You just, like, I think it's like a glue, and you simply run it around the edges like that, and it seals off the edges. But I just use my lighter. Okay. It goes up like that. So yeah, just this, just the satin ones, like this one's satin too. They're the ones that you have to fray check with the lighter. And some of the, honestly, like I'm gonna tell you flat out, some of this stuff from, some of the satin stuff from the Dollar Tree is so like thin, like it'll catch. Did you see that? It caught. It's like, look, I actually burned it. See that? So you do have to be really careful with the stuff from the Dollar Tree. You have to be really careful with it. It'll catch really easy. So yeah, just be careful with it. But you're gonna wanna do this, otherwise you're gonna have all sorts of strings and hangies, and it's gonna unravel. So what the heat does is the heat just kind of seals in those little frays. Got 2 more to do. If you're a child trying to do this, do not use a lighter without your parents, please. If you're even a teenager, please do not do this without your parents. Ask them first, please. I am not going to be responsible for anybody lighting their house on fire. Please, please, please. For the love. Be responsible. And ask somebody to help you with it. Or get permission. Alright, so here we go. So if you wanted to leave it like that, leave it like that. Oh, I still need 1 more to cut. Jeez. I need to get my life together. Get your life together, Eileen. There you go. All right. Here we go. Now, I am going to show you this magical little tool that I made. You probably can't even see it. It is simply some wire. I took a string of wire, I wrapped it, boom, 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 wrapped the end of it, and boom, that's it, okay? This is what I'm going to use to help me thread my beads onto these pieces. Look at that. Look at how frayed that is. I did not have this problem before, guys. Seriously. I did not have this problem last time I made this. I don't know why it's misbehaving like that. This one's, no, that one's not fraying. All right, so you know what? I'm going to start with this one since this one's making me so mad. gonna start with this. So here we are. We're gonna pick a bead to go on here. I'm gonna pick this one. Okay. We are going to take this, loop it through whatever ribbon we want to go on, the bead to go on. We're going to feed this through, pull it, and voila, the bead is on. Okay. So now I want to tie a knot or something. Let's see, what do I want to do to make sure this doesn't come off? Well, I really like these pony beads. And they are perfect to put on to kind of seal the end up. So they go on like that to go pokey hunting. Pokemon hunting, whatever. Pokey hunting. You know, same thing. So then we're going to tie a knot.
Did you just tell them something?
No.
Yes, you did.
I said same thing.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Hey guys, whatever she told you about me, just don't believe her.
I didn't say anything. Okay, that's not big enough, so we're gonna double knot it. Ready? Watch.
Yeah, double knot that lie.
Double knot that lie.
What is this?
It's for my phone. Here you go. Oh, that still comes off. Look at that. I put two of them next to each other. That's why it didn't.
Oh, it didn't double knot.
It didn't double knot. It knotted right next to it. That's gonna double knot because I'm gonna make it double knot right there. Okay. So there we go. We've got our bead is on. Okay. So we've got one bead on. So if this is clasped like that on the side, then I want another bead right here. And you're gonna make them all varying lengths too. See, this one's way up here. Let's put one down here. This is a big bead. What do I want to do with this one? I want to do something, yeah. I want to do something with this one. Let's make like a wrapped bead thing. A wrapped bead thing. All right, so let's take this big bead. Let's see what we're gonna do. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just playing around, you guys. I'm doubling this piece up right here. And then what if I took one of these, no worries. I don't know if that's gonna go through. Let me pinch that to make it smaller. These I got at a pack at Walmart. I wonder if that's gonna go over that. No? And then maybe we'll do one of these. That way it definitely won't go over it. And then the big bead. Ooh, that's pretty. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll do this. This. Yeah, all these silver and white beads I got in a pack at Walmart for like $2.88, I think.
I thought that was a Dollar Tree.
No, And then this can go up here and get wrapped like right there. If you're not into messing with wire, I totally get it because it's hard. It can be.
Why is it really hard?
it can be really frustrating to mess with wire, like duper super frustrating to mess with wire. I personally, it's not my favorite thing to do.
But it makes really pretty things.
It does. It makes such beautiful stuff that I make myself mess with it. The one thing that you want to always remember when you're messing with wire is to hide your last little like thing. Like this right here. I don't know why that's not. I guess it's not big enough to go up and around, which really stinks because I don't want it to.
Guys, if you're wondering what that sound is, I'm making the paper to make paper beads.
See, I told you she's obsessed with it too. Alright, let's just do it. Here.
They're super fun to do, especially on like cloudy days.
And today is definitely one of those. Okay, so here we've got one of these. What are we going to do with it? Where shall we put it? Well, I'm thinking we're going to put it somewhere along here or here. Here? Maybe we're going to hang it off of here. That would be kind of cool looking. If we took some wire, kind of wrapped everything up. Ooh. So what if we went here, wrapped it around like so. And then maybe we went around here. And then maybe we wrapped it around like that. And then went in through here. And finished wrapping it. What are you giggling about?
This is what a whole cardstock piece of paper turns into.
So now we've got that.
So many paper to make beads.
So many beads, people. All right, so now we've got this. It adds weight. It adds clunkiness.
Cute.
Yes.
Cute, cute.
Okay, let's add some more.
More beads.
Yeah, why not?
More beads!
I love beads. We'll add what? What over here? By who?
So
We'll add one right here.
I was Pokemon hunting,
Mm-hmm.
and so there's like one stop near where the where the cemetery is.
Mhm.
And there's two stops where the pond is.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit all three of those, and then I was coming back, and I saw UPS come out of the cemetery road.
Mm-hmm.
I came racing home to find nothing on the doorstep.
Did it say it was out for delivery today?
Yeah.
No.
But I don't know if it like went out today.
When I checked it, I checked it because I was just seeing.
Yeah, it says arriving by tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Oh.
But
It doesn't say out for delivery.
But it said yesterday arriving tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Oh. feel like we need another one somewhere over here, maybe right here. I feel like we need one. Maybe we'll do one of these thin ones. I don't know if that's even gonna fit. How about that? Yeah, it does. Maybe we'll do, you know what, maybe I will do, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a silver, or we're gonna do a blue. A blue. Blue. And then
It was easy to make.
this bead.
And it's hard.
The tassels, they're hard.
They're hard.
Mhm.
That's the number.
And then a silver. All right. So we've got that, and I want to put it down like right here. It looks right. Yeah, right there. Yeah. So I'm going to tie a knot, and then I'm going to fray check again because it's raveling from all of the pulling of the beads. There you go. So, what do you guys think? Do you think we're done? Do you think we need more? What are you thinking? We've got
Oh, I think you need
one,
more.
two, you need one, maybe one more here. Let's put some silver and blue and silver. We'll do one right here. We'll do one. I hope I'm still in frame. Here's my little handy getter. So we're gonna do blue. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna go on. That's kind of thick. I don't know about that. I don't feel like that's a good idea. Let's do this and then silver and be done, because I feel like we just stripped a lot of the yeah. Ooh, look at that. I've never had that happen.
What was it?
Look, my bead came apart.
Your paper bead?
Yeah. Aw. I've never had that happen before.
I forgot that
I feel like I want to keep it like that, because that's really cool. Look at that. The bead ripped inside out. You know why? Because I only put one coat of Mod Podge on that. All right, you know what? I'm just going to tie it off.
Just keep it like
I'm going to keep it like that.
That's actually pretty cool.
I know, I kind of like it.
It's like very like old timey.
Yeah,
Very vintage.
yeah. Yeah, that's good. All right. I'm going to call this one done because I like it. I think it's pretty. Actually, I'm not. See, look, I'm so undecisive. I'm putting some more perler. I'm putting some more of these sparkly beads. I love these sparkly beads.
You're like, I'm done. It looks pretty. Actually, no, I'm not.
I can't help it. I love these.
Look at this cute bead that I just made, guys. Oh, can you guys see? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so good at making beads.
She really is good at making beads.
Because honestly, nobody probably believes
She does. And it's hard to have the patience to make these beads, trust me.
Oh, trust me, you need like patience.
I'm gonna grab another one of these beads because I like
Of course you
these.
are.
And then
You're
I'm
not
gonna
grabbing
do,
more beads to put on.
and then I'm gonna do another.
So for my beads, I usually use white cardstock and I paint it with paint.
Mm-hmm.
And then I use, of course, the glitter Mod Podge
Mm-hmm.
over the bead.
Mm-hmm.
And then I maybe put a little, like, decoration, like some sequins or something. Like, usually not. You're gonna have 2 teal ones.
I know, I don't care.
You love teal.
Oh my gosh, they're so pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Look at how beautiful they are.
Oh my gosh, they're super pretty.
I just love them.
They really are very beautiful. Thanks for using my glue.
No worries.
It's fine, I have another one.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I love this. This is so pretty. I'm absolutely in love with this one. I see a lot of fraying and I'm not sure why, because I fray checked the whole thing.
This bead is so beautiful.
I know I fray checked it because I got it on video. They're super fun to make. They're easy to make. They're not very expensive. The boho vibeness of them is so cute. The sound of them, I love the sound of the beads. I love the feel of them in my hands. I love everything about them. So I hope that you guys try to make some of these. All right, I will see you in my next video. Make sure you like and subscribe, Chaotic Mom, and I will see you next time. Bye.